everyone and namaste. This is Khushboo Singhvi and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'm sharing with you all about a brand called Qurez which makes skincare and hair care products. And today we are here to find out whether these products are good for our curly hair and our skin or not. I have quite a few products that I will be sharing about and I'm actually excited about it. By the way, this wash day that you see here actually have quite a few Qurez product in there. Now, if you've been here for a while and you've seen my older videos, you must have seen me talking about the Qurez Lavender Shampoo Bar. And this was one of my favorite products. It was even in my video of the favorite shampoos of 2021. And it was also in my video of products under ₹500, the one I shared like 2.5 years back. And even the one I've shared recently, it is a part of all of these videos because I love that shampoo bar. Now I've tried a lot of products from them, but did I like all as much as I like the shampoo bar? We'll find that out soon. So let's get started. I'm going to start this video with their shampoo bars because I thought since I've been so much in love with one of their shampoo bars, why not talk about them first? But I'm starting it with their Oats and Flaxseed Curly Hair Shampoo Bar. Now this one is specifically for curly hair, so definitely this deserves to be spoken about first. This one comes in a cardboard packaging like this, and the shampoo bar is in this package, which is of course inside this. So the shampoo bar looks something like this. It's a beautiful looking yellow color shampoo bar. It smells of orange, but the fragrance is very mild and pleasant. They do not have any added fragrance as I could see in the ingredients. It is the orange essential oil that they've put in here. It foams up beautifully. It cleanses nicely. It is a mild to medium strength cleanser, and this actually leaves my hair soft. You know, this is more like a shampoo plus a partial conditioner bar mixed together, because this actually leaves my hair pretty soft. And while this is in my hair, I can actually feel a slip. You know, you feel like you can partially detangle your hair while this is in your hair. So it is an amazing shampoo bar for curly hair, especially for your everyday washes, your midweek washes. It's a beautiful bar. Yes, this is not a very strong cleanser, so I don't feel it can wash off your heavy oil chumpies. However, I've not tried it with a heavy oil chumpy because these days I'm not really applying a lot of oil. I just apply sufficient oil in my hair. Yes, it can definitely wash off your light oils. However, I'm not sure about strong oils. Another thing I want to tell you is that this is a little soft bar. I'm not saying like it's very soft. I've used it 4 times and you can see it has still not lost its shape or it's not gone mushy or anything, but it is slightly soft. Okay, so I would not suggest you to leave it wet or put it inside a closed container. So what I basically do is I have this wooden tray like this. This comes really handy with shampoo bars. I just place it over this and that's it. I don't have to do anything else. That way it dries up completely, doesn't lose shape. But yes, it is a little on the softer side, but absolutely manageable. Let me show you a quick demo on how I use a shampoo bar. Now, I do not like to rub it directly on my scalp. I rub it in between my palms and form foam. Before this, of course, your shampoo bar and your palms should be wet. If need be, you can add a little more water as I'm done here. So you can see the foam is forming much better. Now, this bar foams up really beautifully and it's very easy to use. It forms a nice creamy foam and you don't have to put in much efforts to use the shampoo bar, as I've experienced with a few bars I've used in the past. Absolutely love the ease of use of this one. If need be, please add some water to your hair as well, as I have done here, and you can see how beautifully it is foaming, and it is really easy to use like any other shampoo that we use. One more thing that I love about shampoo bars is that, you know, it doesn't come in a plastic bottle packaging, obviously like all other shampoos. So in a way, we are actually saving up on those bottles. So guys, all in all, I personally feel that this shampoo bar, with the performance it gives, the way it works on my hair, the amazing ingredient that's gone inside it, the price it retails for, and the fact that it will last you a long time, I think it is an absolute great buy, and I will highly recommend that you all try this shampoo bar. Perfect for your midweek washes, for your everyday washes, or even your main washes if you do not use a lot of oil and you're not exposed to a lot of pollution, considering it's a mild to medium strength shampoo bar. Now let's move on to the next shampoo bar, which has been my favorite for the longest time, and I'm talking about the Lavender and the Keratin shampoo bar from Qurez. This is such a beautiful shampoo bar, you guys. Last time I used this bar, it used to get mushy on use. Apart from that, I had absolutely no complaints from this one, but now this shampoo bar doesn't get mushy at all. In fact, this is quite a nice firm hard shampoo bar. Even the curly hair one gets a little soft. This doesn't even get soft. I don't have to worry about this at all. This looks like I have never used it, as fresh as ever. This is such a beautiful shampoo bar, you guys. Now, if I compare it with the curly hair shampoo bar, this is a little stronger than that. However, this does not dry out your curls at all. Both the shampoo bars do not dry out your curls at all. The curly hair one actually feels moisturizing on hair, and this one, it actually adds a shine to your hair. I'm telling you this. I don't know how a shampoo bar does it, but it does it. I've always spoken about this even earlier. This definitely cleanses more effectively. So this I would say is a medium to strong shampoo bar. This can easily wash off your oils. Again, this time I haven't tried it with a very heavy oil. I've tried it with my normal light oils and it washed it off very easily. But in the past, I have tried it with heavy shampoos, heavy oils as well. Let me show you a quick demo of this one. This one also foamed up so beautifully, extremely easy to use, and the smell is amazing. It smells exactly of lavender. It's a very pleasant smell, very calming and soothing, not too strong. I just absolutely love the way it smells. And of course, I've already told you all the other amazing things of this shampoo bar. So yes, the good thing about the Qurez shampoo bar, they are very easy to use. You don't struggle with them to foam them up or how to use them. I don't feel that problem at all. So these are very easy to use shampoo bars. The moment they come in contact with water, they easily form foam. And in my opinion, both of these shampoo bars are a must try, and you can also use my discount code on these, which I'll put it in the description below, and you can get an even better price. Up we have from Qurez is their hair treatment oil. I'm talking about this oil. Now this again is a beautiful formulation. If I read the first 6 ingredients of this oil, these are hemp seed, kalonji oil, olive oil, rice bran oil, sweet almond oil and bapchi oil. These are the first 6 ingredients which goes in here. There are many other beautiful oils that are going in here, like neem oil, curry leaf oil, rosemary, walnut. It's such a beautiful ingredient list. I absolutely loved it, and I also love the formulation, the way the oil has turned out in the end. This is amazing for your pre-poos. You can definitely use it. You can also use it for your scalp massages. Now if you're a curly hair person, as curlies we do not comb our hair, right? So doing scalp massages are really good because it helps you in blood circulation. Since we do not comb our hair every day, I have made it a practice, and this is something I've been following very religiously for the last three months or maybe 4 months, that every alternate day or at least 3 times a week before going to sleep, I massage my scalp for around 1 to 2 minutes. I used to do this earlier also, but I wasn't as regular, but I've become really regular with this now, and I tried using this oil a couple of times for that. It feels amazing. It's very calming. The way it smells, it's very therapeutic and a very calming smell. Absolutely love it. Even when I use it for pre-poo, I had used it for pre-poo for this wash day, and my hair just turned out to be so soft and nice. I love the feeling of this oil on my hair. This is a little on the expensive side. It's for rupees 900 or for a 100 ml bottle. But I would say if this is out of your budget or if you feel this is expensive, please wait for the sales and buy it in the sale. Meanwhile, you can definitely use my code and get a discount on this. And also you can try and limit the use of this for your scalp, because it's just 100 ml. If you feel it's very expensive, you can limit the use to your scalp. Nicely massage your scalp, give that love to your scalp that it deserves. For me, oils are always very special, and if you've been here for a while, you will probably know that. I really use a lot of hair oil, and I am a sucker for good hair oils. So yes, I really love using good compositions, these good formulations. This is not like a very heavy oil that will feel like, very greasy on your hair. However, it's not so light also that you can use it for your SOTC or, for your styling. No, this is basically for pre-poo and also for your scalp massages. Now, honestly, you don't need a lot of this oil. A little is just enough. And I normally keep the usage of this oil limited to my scalp and my hair ends. For the rest of your hair length, if you wish to use the oil, you can definitely add any other oil of your choice. So yeah, this is how I basically use this oil. And this way, it is going to be even more cost effective. And now that I spoke about SOTC and for styling, I do have an oil for that as well, and I'm talking about the JoRo Oil, which comes in this cute little tiny bottle. Basically just a blend of jojoba and rosehip oil. This oil is meant for hair and skin both, and I will be honest, I've used it more for my hair. I feel that you can only review a oil for skin after using it for a very long time, or if you have experience with a lot of oils, and it gets easy to compare. So I won't talk much about the skin part of it. I'm only going to talk about the hair part of it because I've experimented it enough for my hair. I've used it for SOTC. Today I actually use it for SOTC. I will be attaching a clip here and you will see how. By the way, for those who don't know what is SOTC, SOTC means breaking your gel cast. A gel gives a cast and you need to break that cast. So when you use a light oil for that, it helps in not adding any frizz and also adding some shine to your hair, and this oil is perfect for that. And also for styling, because it's winter season now, LOC, that is leave-in oil cream, and then your gel, or cream oil and gel, in any of these or even leave-in oil and gel, however you like to use it. LOC, LOG or COG. This works amazing in the winter season. You have to try it if you haven't tried it, especially if you have dry curls or if you have curls which gets dry really soon. You've tried using everything, try this technique. It works beautifully, and this oil works great for that as well. Always use it from your mid lengths to your end. It will give you beautiful results. So yes, I will definitely recommend this oil to use for your SOTC and your LOC or LOG or whatever you want to use. Yes, this is not like a very light oil. Just one note here for fine hair, curlies and wavies. This is not like a very lightweight oil. It is a light oil, but it's not that ultra light. It can be slightly heavy for you if you have very fine hair or if you have a fine wavy hair especially. So yeah, be careful about that. But apart from that, if you have hair like mine, like which are a little thicker or medium thick and dry, you're going to love this oil. It's a beautiful oil again. Let me quickly show you how I use this beautiful oil to break my gel cast. As you can see, my hair is in gel cast here. I've just taken one pump of that oil and that is more than enough. You can see the texture of the oil here. Now you're just going to rub it between your palms and then I'm going to go ahead and scrunch. Now if you wish, you can also pat here or whatever works better for you. I like to scrunch my hair like this while I'm breaking the gel cast. Of course, after this, I'm going to go ahead and fluff my roots. Now in the final results, you can see there is no added frizz and there is a little shine in the hair. So yes, I absolutely recommend using this one for SOTC and also for styling. The next up we have their sunscreens, and I'm going to talk almost together about both of these. Now the first one we have is their mattifying sunscreen, and oh my god, this is such a beautiful sunscreen. Out of these two, if I have to pick, I'll definitely pick this one and I'll tell you why further. So this one works so beautifully for me and my skin type. So I have combination to oily skin, more towards oily plus sensitive skin. So not many things work for my skin and I'm always worried before trying a new skincare product. And by the way, this one is an SPF 50 sunscreen with a PA++++ rating. Recently, I used this in Jaipur, in the Jaipur winters. I used this in the Dubai winters, and I'm also using it here in Goa right now. We do not really have winters in Goa, but it's not hot and humid also right now. It's quite nice, pleasant weather. And I've been using it here, and in all of these weather, it has worked amazing for me. However, I don't know how will this work for me in the Goan summers, in the humid weather, because considering I have been using this right now without any moisturizer. My skin doesn't need a lot of moisturizer. So when I'm using a sunscreen, I do not pair it up with a moisturizer. Even in the Jaipur winters, I don't need one. So yeah, I've been using only this one, and I've also used this one that I'll talk about later. So I did not use this with a moisturizer because then it would have been too much for me. So that makes me feel that in summers this might be heavy for my skin type. However, I cannot comment on it right now. Only in summers when I use it, I will know it. But as of now, if your skin is not very oily, if it's dry to combination or combination skin type, or if you are looking for a sunscreen, tinted sunscreen to use for winters, this is a 100% recommended sunscreen. Love the tint it gives to me. So if you're somebody who goes to work every day and you do not wish to use a BB cream, you want something which is lighter, and also a sunscreen, because you need a sunscreen when you're moving out. I think this is that perfect thing for you. Obviously, also for holidays, I loved it because you don't want to, I personally do not like to put on makeup on holidays, but I still want to look good. So you just put the sunscreen and a little lipstick and you're good to go. So yeah, that is one reason I loved using this one. I almost finished this tube. I just have little remaining, which I kept for the demo so that I could show you all, but this is something I'll definitely repurchase. I'm going to show you how this works. Now let me quickly show you the application of this one. I do feel it's a little tricky, but once you get the hang of it, it's going to be very easy. It's not a very easily blendable sunscreen, but I'll tell you how I apply. I just take it first and apply it all over my face. I'm just very gently rubbing it, and I'm only touching that part of my fingers which actually had the sunscreen on, because if you actually apply it with using all your hands, all the sunscreen will actually come up on your hand and you will not have a good thick layer on your face. Now I'm going to just leave it like for 10 seconds and then I'm going to just start blending it again using my fingers. Please see that this sunscreen dries up really fast, so don't leave it on for a very long time. And now I'm gonna again leave it on for 15 seconds. You will see after 15 seconds, most of the sunscreen has already settled. The one that has not, I'm gonna just give it a light rub again and settle it down. And the very slight cast, which you will see here as well, that will also settle down in the next 10 minutes of you applying it. I personally love how it sits on my skin and how it feels. I did not sweat extra even when I was out on a holiday roaming around. And I love how it's suiting my skin tone. It works for my husband's skin tone too. Now, I don't know if it's going to work for everyone's skin tone, but if you have a skin tone like mine, it will definitely work for you. Now let's talk about this one. This is their Mattifying Mineral Sunscreen. This one was a hybrid sunscreen, if that is something you need to know. So yeah, now talking about this one, which is their SPF 30 Mattifying Mineral Sunscreen, PA+++, 3 pluses rating. This one, I feel this is also a very nice sunscreen, but I would like to restrict my use of this one in indoors. First of all, because it's SPF 30, and secondly, I also feel that it is a little heavy for my skin type. This one is quite moisturizing, so if you have dry to combination skin type, I think you'll probably love this one. In this winter weather, it's working great for me. This is what I have on my face right now as well. This is all I have. This is what I applied. So yeah, in this weather, it's working great. It feels really kind of mattifying. I won't say it's a very mattifying sunscreen, but it doesn't feel greasy or doesn't feel glossy or anything like that. But it does feel slightly heavy. So for this winter weather, I know it's perfect, but I feel that in summers it's not going to work for me because I can feel it's quite moisturizing and my skin doesn't need so much moisture in summers. However, I can be wrong, so only when I use this in summers I will be able to judge it better. But as of now, for this weather, it's really nice for me, and it does give a little white cast when you initially apply it, but it completely fades off within 20 minutes. So yeah, this is what I feel about this sunscreen. Now let me show you how do I apply this one. This one is definitely more easily blendable as compared to the other sunscreen. I definitely took a little extra here, but never mind. So I'm just evenly coating my face with this sunscreen and lightly spreading it all over my face. After this, I'm just going to stop for around 20 seconds and just wait for it to settle down. Please do not wait longer because this one really dries up fast as well. As you can see here, it's going to settle down quite a bit in 15 to 20 seconds, and then I'm using my fingers and spreading it one more time. And after this, I'm just going to let it be. I know that you can see a strong white cast right now, but don't worry, this cast is going to completely settle down within 20 to 25 minutes. This is how my face look after 20 to 25 minutes, and you can see there's absolutely no cast. So for my skin tone, I feel this works great and it doesn't give me any cast. However, I don't know if you have a darker skin tone, it might look slightly gray, but yeah. So yeah guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope it was helpful for you all. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask in the comments below.